and then Yalawa in the Southern Ocean. So our land and language are critical in our thinking. You know, the way we talk about things, we don't talk about it from a book. You know, language is, you know, intrinsic to who we are. The way we say things, the way we Iona Ngarrindjeri is important to us. Just like anyone that speaks another language. Like I look around, I see different people, but I'm sure that some people speak another language. Anyone speak another language? Sign language? What language, brother?
Indonesian.
Indonesian?
Yeah.
So, you know, so that language, you know, wouldn't have come from a book, would just come from people. Mm-hmm. And so it's something internal, isn't it? It's something quite spiritual. Mm-hmm. You know? So to Yanan, or to speak, or to talk. Yanan could mean speak, talk, yell, whisper. But Yanan, to speak is important. The way you speak is important. The way you say some words is important. It could be a loving word, and it could also be a word that is telling you seriously about nothing. And so language is really critical. That's why I use land, language, law, kinship, ceremony. They're critical cultural framework issues. And make up, so as soon as you said Indonesia, okay, Indonesian language, from the land of the Indonesian people. Yeah. Your law is written into that. Your values and beliefs as Indonesian people. Your kinship or your network, how your family works. Yeah. When you have clans or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Clans?
Yeah. Tribes.
Tribes. Ceremony. How you practice and celebrate life from birth to death and everything in between. So we just explained that cultural framework exists everywhere. But how do we apply that daily is interesting, I think. I think that's where the art, that's where the discipline of living life is. How we understand ourselves and how we understand how to not only explain it, but execute it by the way we live. And I think that's what the Creator's always been trying to tell us. If you live by the law, well, is it really law, or is it the values of the Creator? The beliefs of the Creator. Yeah. We want to jot everything down and we want to create something, I think, which is outside of us, as opposed to the relationship that we have is internal. How do we live this internal life out there? How do human beings treat each other? Do they really treat each other by what's going on in here? If that's how we're treating people, well, we really need to have a look at what's going on in here. That's our challenge. That's our greatest challenge. How do we change our imperfections? Have we lost some people, or this is us?